Princess Beatrice's daughter Sienna loves playing with this classic toy and it's so relatable. Sarah, Duchess of York, has opened up about being a hands-on grandmother, revealing the toys that her 3 grandchildren love to play with. The Duchess' eldest daughter Princess Beatrice, who is expecting her 2nd child next spring, has 3-year-old Sienna, while Princess Eugenie is mum to sons, August, 3, and 1-year-old Ernest. Describing what it's like to be a grandmother as she appeared on ITV's This Morning on Thursday, Sarah, 64, said, "It is one of the most precious, joyful, exciting moments because you're so proud of your own children, and they've done such a good job." Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. She continued, "But then these are little naughties again, but you can play again. And since I am clearly only a 3-year-old, I am actually loving making Barbie houses again. I forgot." And speaking about the difference in being grandmother to boys August and Ernest, the Duchess added, "Now I have to play trains. Boys are different, and I've got to know how to play with the train and not to do it wrong, and you know I've got to get it right. So it's really the most extraordinary thing to be a grandmother." Sarah has previously spoken about having a fairy picnic with Sienna for Beatrice's birthday last year and how August is teaching her how to play trains and diggers. Hours after Buckingham Palace shared Beatrice's pregnancy news, the Duchess took to her own personal Instagram to post some sweet family snaps and to express her joy at being a grandmother for the 4th time. "Darling Beatrice, words can't quite express the joy and excitement I feel as you and Edo prepare to welcome another precious addition to your beautiful family," Sarah wrote in a heartfelt message. "Becoming a granny again fills my heart with so much happiness and gratitude. Watching you grow as a mother has been one of the greatest privileges of my life, and now to see your family blossom further is an absolute blessing. Our family is growing, and so too is the love that surrounds us. I cannot wait to meet this little one and to share in all the wonderful memories we will make together. All my love." The Duchess has just released her latest children's book, Flora and Fern, Wonder in the Woods. Sarah Ferguson shares pride in daughters Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, "We are a tripod of women." Sarah, Duchess of York, and her daughters Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie are all passionate about saving the planet. "I am very proud of them and they are very proud of me," she tells Hello. In an exclusive interview. "We are a tripod of women, and the best way to empower people is to lead by example." And that's exactly what she did last week, jetting off to New York to join forces with Sabrina Elba to lead a discussion for Global Citizen Now health and climate financing sessions and, supported by her elder daughter Beatrice, officially launching her Youth Impact Council organization. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. I like to listen to people who are trying to find solutions but aren't being heard. So I look, listen, learn and amplify, she said. While the Duchess is determined to leave a legacy of encouraging everyone to respect the planet, she is just as keen to work with the younger generation to effect real change. So, she was delighted to be working with Sabrina and young environmental activist Brianna Fruian at the Global Citizen Now event, a thought leadership series which addresses pressing global issues through the lens of climate change and extreme poverty. I am working with Sabrina as she is a millennial, the same age as my children. So we have her, me who is an old bag, and then there is Gen Z with Brianna, so the three of us on the stage made a very strong, compelling example of generational bridging. I am very proud of them and they are very proud of me, Sarah said of her daughters. The Duchess has been involved with Global Citizen for the past year and came across Brianna partly through the Youth Impact Council, which she officially launched at Manhattan's Yale Club last week. The nonprofit aims to open lines of communication across the generations and amplify the voices of young people. Speaking to Hello, Brianna said she was very happy to be part of the panel. The Duchess was gracious with time, space and platform for me to express my passions. I wasn't nervous as I had met her earlier in the year at GC now in Melbourne right before she took a trip to my home in Samoa. We had a little chat beforehand about her time in Samoa, so it was almost like being up there with a friend as she was so familiar with my home. While in New York, Sarah was delighted that Beatrice in the city for her work as an ambassador for Made by Dyslexia could support her at the launch of the Youth Impact Council. I gave a speech and I said, "Isn't it interesting that you spend all your life as a mother going to see your children get awards and you always wish you had family in the audience to say well done? It's such an honor and a treat for me to have my daughter here to say, well done to my mummy. Here she is receiving this extraordinary moment in time and the launch of her own idea. It was the most beautiful moment in my life because this is the legacy that I want to leave for my daughters and my grandchildren." Prince Harry and his father are thought to have only spoken a handful of times so far in 2024, with conversation between the pair rare. King Charles did not meet with his son when he visited the UK in May to mark the 10th anniversary celebration of the Invictus Games at St Paul's Cathedral. Despite both being in London, it was announced that the monarch's full programme meant it was not possible for a meeting of the pair. In response to the many inquiries and continued speculation on whether or not the Duke will meet with his father while in the UK this week, it unfortunately will not be possible due to His Majesty's full programme, a spokesperson for the Duke of Sussex said at the time. The Duke of course is understanding of his father's diary of commitments and various other priorities and hopes to see him soon. In a statement released ahead of his 40th birthday tomorrow, Harry focused in on the importance of family. "I was anxious about 30, I'm excited about 40, he said. "Becoming a father of two incredibly kind and funny kids has given me a fresh perspective on life, as well as sharpening my focus in all my work. Being a dad is one of life's greatest joys and has only made me more driven and more committed to making this world a better place." That said, King Charles is set to hand Prince Andrew a strict ultimatum as housing feud intensifies. King Charles is ready to hand Prince Andrew a strict ultimatum in their ongoing feud regarding his royal lodge home. The monarch has reportedly been trying to evict the Duke of York for some time and has recently intensified his efforts in the form of taking away his brother's security detail. But disgraced Andrew is said to have retorted to childish antics and refused to leave the royal property, instead choosing to brood in a dark room and refusing to leave. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.